we are about to get into the grand finals here ourselves. Our two players tonight are pdemon versus jeesuspietari.
Yeah, very, very fitting to have Jesus and demon. We have good and evil, we have heaven and hell, except we're not elite, so we have neither evil nor hell.
Yeah.
As the players. But demon and Jesus will do. They're both on the very edge between Diamond 5 and elite in terms of in-game skill rating. And they fought very hard through their semifinals. I know most of you probably didn't see that. You were watching elite at the same time. But here with the grand final, we've deliberately waited so that people can see both the elite grand final and this one.
Yep, definitely. Looks like we're all ready and set to go. For those interested, if you type in !brackets or brackets, you will get the overview of the tournament, the challenger side of the tournament. You'll get to see all the players who participated, including several notable names that you'll probably be familiar with. So these players definitely had to put in the effort.
We're starting on Blood Run, where we have full mirror picks. We got Ranger versus Ranger, Visor versus Visor, and Galena versus Galena. Little interesting thing to note. The player that pdemon beat very closely in his semi-final was Visor, who you might know from Team D&M, where he plays 2v2.
Yeah.
And Visor was in the same group in the group stage as Jesus, in which game Jesus actually beat him. So, from pdemon's perspective, this really is a step up.
Yeah.
You beat the second place, now beat the first place.
I'm starting this one off on pdemon, getting the bottom side of the map. Immediately doing quite a bit of damage. Sleeping Mega up. Got something to fall back on.
Yeah, keep an eye on the top of the screen. That's a major stack advantage for pdemon right now. He's going to be pushing in with this. Starting machine gun is enough. That's the first frag of the final.
Yeah, Pietari not sure if his opponent was going to chase. Caught with his pants down. Long range fight being taken right now. Rail, of course, able to do a lot of burst damage, but if the...
pdemon's still sitting on that Mega. Did he forget how much he himself had delayed it last time?
He's gonna pick up the Mega health. He's got the rockets, he's got all the weapons that he needs. pdemon does have an interesting name for the English viewers. It's the battle of biblical proportions. Demon versus Jesus. This is indeed best of 5. It's the same rule set as the Elite Grand Finals. Our first real confrontation, using the orb. Managing to get out with just 4 HP left though. No health bubbles available to him, and Mega and Heavy will be going to Jesus. Managing to turn things around. He's delaying Mega quite a bit, of course, leaving himself the opportunity to get both on the next cycle.
pdemon's scrambling for any kind of minor pickups right now.
Gonna find the 2 health bubbles. So needed.
Oh, here's another confrontation. Time to get out. pdemon on 6 health again.
Yeah.
It was on 4 just earlier. But the orb lets him actually escape. As Jesus' piercing sight will be up very soon to push in once more. But the items are up.
Clutching to the little health that he has left. Jesus is in full control of the map. Is again delaying Heavy, setting a good trap with that Visor. Piercing sight, of course, allowing him to see perfectly where his opponent is at. Tying it up 1-to-1. Only so much demon can escape with that 6 points of health. This is indeed the grand finals. These players have made it all the way through the group stages, through the playoffs. The exact same format as the Elite. Well, that's how he's dropping on the LG, but he's got the stack, he's got the aim. pdemon should go down here.
Wow, just with the pure LG versus LG accuracy.
Yeah, he's got a Mega to fall back on if he needs it, but he's gonna push in first to do some more damage. Very aggressive push by pdemon.
Pick up that Mega! Pick up that Mega! Jesus, come on!
24 HP. Very close. Can turn down the FOV a bit after this match if people will be interested in that. pdemon down to his final champion in the first round. Definitely doesn't want to give this one up. It's of course a significant mental advantage when you can come out on top from the very start. Jesus setting in a good trap. That's a good rocket. It's gonna stun pdemon's assault. Both know that Mega is up, and Jesus is just trying to stop his opponent from getting it, or at least inflict massive amounts of damage if he would drop or show his face. That Master Metal, that's something you don't see all the time. Choosing not to go for rail, but instead get a bit of damage.
He fell!
Demon misses the jump.
Ah, messing up one little rocket jump like that can instantly end the round.
Prepare to fight.
Because Jesus is just paying enough attention, and he's got the flick aim to just end you as soon as you make that kind of mistake.
2, 1.
Yeah. Looks like there are some people complaining about the FOV, so I will change that very quickly. Gotta give the viewers what they want. Turn it down to 115, hopefully it will be a bit better for you guys. He's got the positioning and he's got all the weapons. Should be able to deny some of them to pdemon. He's got the LG to rail the rockets. Now champion picks wise, we've got, as was already said, a perfect mirror pick. This might be an excellent trap for both. Orb comes out but doesn't do any damage. The rail will find his target though.
Fight. Jesus potentially railable if it's a charged one.
Nice vertical.
Oh, so close.
He's pushing.
Actually gonna go for it just before Mega spawned.
Yeah, pdemon jumping on that just a tad too soon.
Oh no!
Jesus, messing up the rocket jump.
That's karma from last round.
That's karma from last round. Slowing the game down a little bit. I feel like it's interesting to see that people deviate from the Doom meta quite a bit on this map. Very often see Galena in this place. Oh, the rockets are okay, but the LG is better. pdemon clearing up that frag, tying it up, 1-1 kill. That was a huge rocket, and Jesus has nothing to defend himself. He's gonna go down right away. Around the 10-second split on the items. pdemon very capable. Good position to pick up Mega as well. He's got the weapons, he's got the positioning, but Jesus managed to stack up quite nicely too, and he of course has that totem. Instant topping up his health.
Stopwatch.
Jesus has indeed Mr. Rocket Jump, guys. This is Christ himself, the Son of God, your one true savior, playing Quake right in front of your very eyes. This is an honor. Good rockets, demon chasing, noticing a stack of totems waiting for him at the edge of the teleporter. He's gonna decide not to push through.
We actually saw that just earlier today, where someone died to double totems in that exact spot.
Stopwatch.
Oh, nice prediction. Don't even need piercing sight for that, but unfortunately the rail didn't hit. Time to chase with just a rocket jump. 40 damage is not enough for...
Yeah, Jesus has no armor whatsoever.
Oh,
pdemon
no.
jumping into the totem.
What? How did he win that?
Nice
Unbelievable.
aim. Solid LG damage output.
Prepare to fight.
Jesus
He walked
didn't die
into the totem. He rocket jumped, dealing some self-damage. He was out of rockets. He had hit only 40 before that fight. I can't believe he won that.
Yeah.
Right,
he rounded the
pdemon
corner.
realizing that he can get rushed on this armor and actually elects not to pick up the nail gun
Yeah.
in this opening.
It's gonna be content for now doing damage with machine gun, but he's gonna turn around very quickly. All the tri-bolt and the starting machine gun. And that's just not the type of kit that you want to take on a player like Jesus with. Yeah, and pdemon happy to keep control. He knows exactly where Jesus is, knows that he can't get out.
By shooting that too early, he kind of gave away though that he's watching that corner, but it's still enough to
Finally,
get this
Jesus should be able to get himself the rail. He's gonna go for Mega first. Jesus' LG is deadly though, pushing him in a way. Doesn't manage to follow up right there.
Ooh.
The one champion.
That's a shot that I was expecting pdemon to hit.
Yeah.
The flick is just a little bit too enthusiastic. Oh, that's
also
quite a
think-
few nails, but still not enough.
Yeah, 60
Jesus
HP left
survives.
for Jesus. I also think that we can't underestimate the nerves at this point. These are not land-tested veterans.
Actually,
Like
I
the
think
ones you saw.
pdemon
No,
went to
pdemon
the...
indeed is.
Yeah.
pdemon is. But they're not as experienced as the ones we just saw on the Elite
No.
stream. So obviously, playing in front of hundreds of viewers with a cash prize on the line is something that these players are not necessarily accustomed to.
Yeah, that's right. The winner of this gets $100, and the loser gets like a chest, 2 backpacks. Okay, I don't actually know. It just says in-game items. But I'm sure you agree that percentage-wise, that means that this grand final is actually more important than that of Elite.
Yeah, definitely. It's 100% of cash going to first place.
Yep.
Can't believe that people chose to watch Elite over this, but hey.
Oh, that's a big rocket! That's two big rockets!
Yeah, Jesus frozen in place. pdemon raining down the pain.
Prepare to fight.
That's what the P stands for. Actually, that's not even that out of place when the other word is demon.
That's true.
I was hoping that'd be like hilarious, but no, it kind of fits.
Yeah. Oh, this is something we've seen several times now.
Yeah, just grabbing a rocket and rushing straight to that armor.
Yeah.
Didn't go that well this time.
It's like a standard chess opening at this point. Grab the rocket, use the orb. Of course, Ranger is an extremely popular pick on this map. His orb allows you so much mobility, getting from anywhere to basically everywhere. Through the little grate above Mega, from the bottom all the way to Heavy. It's a very versatile tool, that's why Ranger is pretty much always picked.
The demon was in a good spot there, trying to deny that teleporter play, but unfortunately he got railed back, so instantly had to run. 70 health is not something you want to stay in a rail fight with, and Jesus actually winning that fight with 7 health and some armor remaining.
Yeah, LG definitely.
That's gonna be a spawn rush!
Yep, here we go.
It's a trade!
Look at that.
That trade absolutely in Jesus's advantage, favor.
Yeah, for sure. Because dying in Quake Champions doesn't just... Wow. 2-2. As I was going to say, dying in Quake Champions doesn't just add 1 to the opponent's score, but it also basically spawns you out of control most of the time with no weapons. And perhaps not in a place where you want to be.
Not only was that a 1 minute 10 seconds round, but just looking at Jesus's frags, I think there must have been like, what, 1 to 5 seconds that he turned the whole thing around? Like a 1 item cycle, and the round is over. But did you see not hear him behind him? Still didn't pick up
rockets. Yeah, I know he doesn't have them. It's not fully stacked on health either. It's got a tribal, but he's got to get out of there. You won't. Yeah, the follow a little bit too slow. As I said earlier before, Jesus is done turning the other cheek. He's not pulling any punches this time around. There comes the orb. pdemon hitting massively. That peak so risky.
1 good tribal hit, which is enough to almost balance out the stacks here. Good prediction on display, because he knows he didn't hear the teleporter. Orb in, my man. Orb in, Jesus.
No, Jesus always had so little health, and now
he missed the shotgun.
Oh my God, one pellet will do it.
This fight is not over. He knows how low pdemon is there. It is.
Jesus gonna catch him finally.
My God, that put me in a proper state of panic there.
Of course,
I did not want
understandable
Jesus to lose that.
When it's this important of a game,
6
you
health.
don't want to push in. Oh, he's gonna use the orb. Doesn't get out on time. pdemon tying it up. Still in the round. Very quick peek by Jesus, paying off quite nicely. Now we've got the visor versus visor, so both players have got that piercing sight ready to go. pdemon, they both used it at this point.
Ooh, wow.
The LG is solid. Jesus is down to his final champion, the Galena. She will spawn out of control. Both major items having gone to pdemon. Can't run away from Jesus, says Chad, but can Jesus run away from his opponent? That is questionable. One rail will do it. There we go. First map going to pdemon.
First map goes into the depths of hell.
It was a hard-fought victory,
Absolutely, and I'm quite amazed how fast-paced it was, considering it was Blood Run. Although I would say, I do think I'm observing that their aim, their accuracy, their decision-making in terms of what fights to take and where to expect their opponent is worse than it was in the semifinals. You could argue this is nerves from the match being much more important. You could also argue it was the break, since we took like a 1.5 hour break, maybe even more, for the Elite Grand Final just now. That maybe they've lost the warmth that they got from warming up this entire time, because obviously they were watching too. They weren't playing in the meantime.
Yeah, well, either way, this is a best of 5, so there's plenty of room for a comeback still.
Yeah. You wrote down the maps. Hold on. I have them.
We do have the maps, yeah. I put them in the Discord.
Can't find that. Yes, Corrupted Keep.
What does Jesus usually mean in duel? What is this meta? Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Jesus loves his Galena.
Are those his 3 picks? Father, Son, and Holy Spirit?
Well, he definitely loves his Galena. He loves the Ranger and he loves the Visor. Those seem to be his preferred picks on just about any map.
He's all about the Holy Trinity of Quake. You know?
Yeah.
Knows what weapons to use.
Clearly. And we're about to get into the second map, Corrupted Keep. Now this is the only map, of course, without a railgun on it. So might change things. pdemon definitely hit quite a few of them in the last round, so maybe Jesus is better suited on a map without that weapon present.
You know, I was talking to Jesus in Discord chat earlier, asking whether it's jeesuspietari or jeesuspietari. First of all, it is the latter, but he also suggested that we just call him JP for his initials.
Okay.
We are not doing that because chat is loving the puns.
Round 1.
To decide who would want to see a man named
Who's
JP play over the one and only savior of Christianity.
Who would want to see a man play who's not named Jesus? Oh, that's not a range.
Oh,
it's not a rocket distance right here.
Whoa, Jesus. Pushing so aggressively and dodging pretty much all of that rocket damage.
Yeah.
Impressive
He's
play
able
by
to
him.
keep the fight at a distance where LG is just so much stronger.
And again,
And a
beautiful
super quick
rising
second kill
follow-up.
as well.
Yeah, he's moving over to heavy though. This is gonna give his opponent an opportunity to collect the important weapons. pdemon low, and that's gonna be it. 39 seconds for round 1.
He did not respect the fact that there's a Galena on the map. Like, he just went straight to that teleporter and then still decided, oh, you know what, I got 2 LGs, I could try to win this fight. You can't, no. You lost 100 up front.
Fight.
Jesus spent the last match in a cave, and now it's time for the divine resurrection.
What is that opening? Did you see that pdemon opening?
I
With
think
the ult.
he kind of messed it up.
Slightly, but I'm still amazed to see that there
It's
is a
definitely
play to
inventive.
to try and get both major items on this map.
Yeah, that's not something you see very often.
Time to get some weapons though for him.
Yeah, that's definitely what he needs right now. Corrupted Keep is of course one of the best maps to deny weapons on.
Whoa, that was 100%.
Sweet
100%
Jesus, the
plastic, no.
plasma.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So, that wasn't even intentional.
Of course, the plasma gun is a skin for the heavy nail gun, which is the highest DPS weapon in the game, but it's also incredibly inconsistent. So when you can hit all of your shots, then well, any stack will melt right before your eyes.
Nothing else can compete with that.
Nope.
If you hit everything.
Now, there's very
It's a
little
big
time
if.
between the major items, so unless people...
Oh, that rocket!
Oh.
That might be a frag. That is Jesus ascending up to the double bubbles
Yeah,
and hitting a second rocket.
Jesus absolutely not caring. Rocket jumping up and just going pedal to the metal. It's a good opening rocket. It's gonna push his opponent back, but Jesus doesn't have an LG. Oh, so important on this map. Well, there he goes. Finds the weapon.
It's quite a good
Dropping
string of
down.
7s, and Jesus finishes it up.
Yeah, Jesus, one frag away from getting the second round. Both major items, very little delay between them, though. And he hears Mega being taken. Surely he will...
He knows that arm is up
Heavy
as
now.
well.
Oh, nicely
But
done. That's a little
BJ
string.
got his hands on that LG.
Yeah, it's a quick string of 40 damage.
Why are you
Jesus
not picking
playing
up
risky.
armor? Like, oh wait, is that dual wield use right there? It is!
It is used
That's
right
a mistake, that was way too early.
now. Yeah. Of course, you do need to use it a little bit in advance because it does take some time to pull out the weapons. So it's usually, if you can use it like just before entering a room, that's usually best. But this was definitely used a little prematurely.
Round 3. Fight.
I don't know
Oh
why this
my god,
entertains me
Jesus!
so much,
Jesus might get both major items, but he overjumps the Mega!
but he's just playing defrag at this point.
Yeah, Jesus is just going for it. He's already practicing for the Reddit defrag challenge.
Oh yeah, I highly recommend that by the way, it's great fun.
Now he's got his opponent trapped right there.
I'm trying to give him a haircut with the lightning gun.
Yeah, of course, pdemon's got the best position to do damage here because all he needs to do is peek his head out, and that's a very small target to hit, whereas Jesus is, of course, fully exposed. We'll be going to Jesus. Is he be able to do some damage? Yeah, quite a bit of it too. It's almost all of the mega burned off. Demon on the run. Jesus, that's always so questionable how long he sticks with the LG in these close quarter fights. And we have seen it go wrong several times where one good rocket bounces him around. He's just cannon fodder. Those are good rockets. It's 90 damage done right there. And he knows it. Almost. He's out of LG though. One more shotgun shot will do it.
Whoa, that was a nice one.
Yeah. I think Jesus for a second almost thought that the map was over.
Yeah.
Letting go of the keyboard.
It feels like it, to be honest. It feels like Jesus has already won this. 2-0 up in rounds, 2 up in champs currently. But that's 2 rockets. Talking about 2s. Jesus stacking up with his own totem.
Yeah. He will miss out on Mega though.
Yeah.
Still, Jesus so dominant. That's a good rocket. And he's gonna set up on heavy.
It was only 40. Oh, these are really good rockets though.
Yeah.
And that's it. Super fast round. Super fast map for Jesus.
Yeah,
making it
Jesus
1-1 in terms of map score. And I want to just say, you know how I'd love to call those places double bubbles? Simply because it's fun. Someone in chat, I'm trying to find it right now. Bruges. Brew_sh. Call it Gubble Bubble. I don't know why. I don't know why that's so funny to me. But that's what I'm calling them from now on.
Of course, our good friend Jesus has a direct hotline to the man himself, the man in the sky. Maybe asking for a little bit of a prayer. Some divine intervention. Tying it up 1-1. Looks like we might go all the way, just like we did in the Elite Division.
I hope so. And faster pace too, which is always great fun to watch.
Amen, says the...
Amen.
I must say that this is definitely the most religious Twitch chat I have ever seen. I'm seeing a lot of praise Jesus, amen, coming out in chat. Finally, I can actually say we're having a Christian family-friendly 13 stream, and it's not a lie.
420, praise it!
Here we go, Ruins of Sarnath is going to be the third map. Is in-game sound a bit low? Is it, Johannes? I can turn it up a bit for you if you want. Jesus praying to Sinker.
Alright, we got a difference in champions for once. Actually, we did last map as well. But we see 1 BJ, 1 Galena on top of the good old base meal of Double Ranger, Double Visor.
Yeah, seems to be a constant.
Gobble Ranger. I don't know why it's funny.
Yeah, well, I think maybe pdemon watched... Well, pdemon used BJ before, but we saw some exquisite BJ being used earlier by Kilson. The damage that man put out, yes, in-game is low.
Round begins.
Okay, guys, rest assured that I can change it for you all very quickly.
1. Round.
Hang on, I'm just going to turn up the in-game sound a bit. There we go, that should be a bit better. Demon at the bottom. Not starting out with the visor, that's an interesting choice.
Ooh, that's not a really want to miss in that situation. That's going to allow Jesus to push in a bit more aggressively.
I think Jesus just used the sight. Yep, there he goes.
That was actually still 100 with that orb. So Jesus in an awkward spot trying to clamor for some minor pickups. It's armor time now.
Heavy will be up for him. Luckily for him, pdemon isn't going to challenge for that.
Just waiting there. You're not hiding if you have LG out.
Yeah, of course the LG makes a noise, just like the railgun, it emits a slight humming noise. Of course your opponent can pick up on that. Oh, pdemon pushed down into the hole.
It's kind of lucky for Jesus that pdemon fell there, because he was missing a lot of LG there. Can't say that about those rockets though.
Yeah, beautiful positioning by Jesus just on the edge of those stairs, allowing him to just dip a little bit to the left. Completely dodge that rocket. Nicely done. Mega will go to pdemon though, who's in a good position right now, especially with the BJ ability. If he gets an LG, if he gets a rocket, the double damage can hurt so bad, and that's exactly what we're seeing. Yeah, he's gonna fall.
Yeah. You could
A
see
lot of
Jesus was
damage
trying
there.
really hard to play around that pillar
Yeah.
for cover, which is very useful against LG. But since there was no way out, it's just sooner or later pdemon gets the kill.
Yeah, I was clutching onto that pillar for dear life. Didn't help him all that much this time around.
Oh, he knows where he is.
Oh, that was
just...
just over his head. Yeah, a railgun haircut, as we mentioned.
Yeah.
Yes, Shinsk, for those who are unaware, this is the same tournament as the Quake Open League between Kilson and Garpy Grand Finals you just saw, but this is the Challenger division, so this is for the semi-pro crowd. Still, both of these players are experienced duelers,
Absolutely.
proven themselves throughout the entire brackets over and over and over again.
I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I would not be surprised if both of these players will be in the Elite Division.
Yes,
week.
of course, yeah. This is also something that people might not know, but some of the best players of this division will be promoted up into the Elite Division, where they will be paired together with the likes of Cooler, Cypher, Kilson and Garpy for the next season. And these two are definitely running.
You heard that big part being taken.
Yeah. And
But-
Jesus just
yeah,
hears
just
the ability
disappears.
activate and
Yeah.
dips out. No damage exchanged. Now Jesus knows that he is one champion in the lead. There's 2 minutes to go. He doesn't need to
Ooh.
force anything.
I was just about to say this is the first time that we're actually seeing the game slow down, but that's just before
Yeah.
pdemon hits a pretty nice combo of 180 damage total. And now gets to race to Mega if you use a rocket jump here. If you don't mess it up, yes, nice.
Oh, but there's Jesus. Jesus sending those rockets down the hallway.
That could have been executed slightly faster on pdemon's part.
Yeah,
To
based
maybe
on
actually go
Jesus's-
get that Mega.
Based on Jesus' movement, I do feel like he is at least very much considering running down the clock.
Yes.
If he manages to survive for another minute and 20 seconds, he will win this round by default. So he doesn't need to force anything. He is one champion in the lead. He doesn't need to make the kills happen. All he needs to do is survive, maintain the status quo. Just a bit longer and he's gonna get the Mega, exchange the rail. That's nice. Jesus hanging on nicely. And not just hanging on, but actually dishing out a good amount of damage himself.
1 minute warning.
1 minute.
Yeah. Oh, rail. Little flick shot, beautifully done by
Straight from
pdemon.
hell. That, oh!
Yep. Nice try by Jesus, but of course, the longer you run, the more opportunity you give your opponent. Oh my god, Jesus! But the screams!
Screams! And
Wow.
Jesus gets it.
Round 1 complete.
Of course, BJ has a very distinct and sort of comical scream when he gets low on health, so at that point, Jesus knew that he had him low, and he just pushed in, grabbed up that little health bubble. And managed
Even
to finish him off.
starting machine gun is enough at that point.
Yeah.
In general, machine gun really, really useful when you know your opponent is low. It's just that you need to use context clues to find out when that is. And with BJ, you're giving your opponent that information just in all caps. What was that LG aim?
Wow.
Beautiful.
Usually from that kind of range you want to use shotgun, you want to use rockets, you don't want to use something like the lightning gun.
That's true,
But
but
Jesus
why
just
would you be
sticks
switching
to him.
off? Why would you be switching off when it's just magnetized right on the belly button of pdemon?
He stuck to his opponent like glue. This is also best of 5.
Wow, just
Nicely done. Jesus dropping on top.
actually, and I'm not making this up for the biblical reference. In TF2, we call that an angel bomb.
Oh!
Ah,
I would have loved to see that do some damage. The dual gauntlet coming out in the grand final of a major online tournament. How excellent is that?
Round begins in 3.
But yes, this is best of 5. It is the exact same format, exact same rule set as the Elite Division that we saw earlier. He's starting with some good opening damage. See, the heavy, like the light machine gun, those were I think 6 hits. So that's already.
I'm watching Jesus right now, and he's just so enthusiastic about his circle jumps. He's like, hurrah, this way!
I'm also on Jesus myself.
That's good for you.
Jesus is my friend.
Sorry, I don't mean to be so sassy.
Heavy should be going to Jesus, but he's going to delay it.
Oh.
What is he doing with it? Both?
When he's
Oh,
sneaking
there
so much.
he hears it being picked up. It's gonna wait just a little longer.
Going for the brain plays. Alright, and I'm very certain that pdemon did actually not hear that, so that's no more armor timing for pdemon. 100 damage, solid, and move again with the magnetic LG. Well, it's not that magnetic this time. Time to finish it up. That last rocket was fucking orgasmic. Call it the second coming of Christ. Sorry.
Casters are Flea Life, which is me, together with Taka does stuff. Donuts, it says so in the title. We don't have a caster's command yet.
Oh, can he not hear him above?
He's right.
He's not looking! He's not looking!
Jesus!
Jesus, look up!
Look to the skies, Jesus, what are you doing?
Ooh, that's some more outside of LG range there in the beginning. That would have been the hits that Jesus needed. But like this, the Raelian can finish him off.
I am quite amazed that pdemon insists on starting out with Ranger. Because he hasn't gotten the first frag once. He keeps losing his Ranger instantly. Whereas he's so used to playing Visor first, and that seems to be what most people do, so I'm quite surprised to see him just consistently leads with that Ranger, because it doesn't seem to be working out for him very well. Got the rocket ready. Waiting with the side.
Mega up, and pdemon is going to hear it, except not really, because Jesus is not going for it.
And now Jesus is trying to get out.
Orb thrown, but not used, I think.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
More good hits, trying to rocket jump up now.
Yeah.
pdemon gonna meet him there.
Of course,
Or
Ranger has got
not.
that additional resistance to rocket jumps. Oh, pdemon not looking the right way, but he will now.
Ooh.
That's one trait.
Yeah.
Oh.
pdemon not railable while Jesus is. Time for another one. Oh!
Both miss. But pdemon knows exactly where he is. He's not gonna pursue, he's not gonna try and trap his opponent. He's instead going to hope to collect the items. He won't be in time for Mega, but he should have heard being picked up. Good rail again. pdemon hitting these huge flicks. It's impressive watching the smaller flicks, but pdemon is really just whipping it across half the screen.
Yeah.
Landing the shots. Heavy once again be up in just a second, and now he has a few more seconds than before. The rocket jump should let him collect it first. He's gotta hurry though. Nah, doesn't seem like he will. He's gonna try and get
I
his
was in
stack back
pdemon's
up.
position right now. Since there's so much time, I'd be going for rail right now, just to not run out of ammo there, since he is relying on it quite a bit.
Thank you, Rolly, for all the clips. Oh, good rockets! One more!
Whoa!
Nicely done! And again, the rocket flick across half the screen. And now pdemon is in such a solid situation. He gets himself the heavy, gets himself some health bubbles. 10 seconds till Mega. He's got all the time in the world to set up.
Now if pdemon can waste 50 seconds, he's gonna get himself the first round on the board here on Sarnath.
Oh, that hurts.
Yeah, but Mega to fall back on. Armor time just about now, that rocket misses!
He sees the aura of the totem around the corner.
So he knows what's going on there. He knows that Jesus might have enough stack to not be railable. Oh! Good ledge grab. Ledge grab saved him a lot of health there. Oh no.
Yeah. Oh, missing the rocket right there. Now Jesus needs to make something happen. Jesus,
11
you've got 10
seconds.
seconds.
9.
Let's switch to
8,
Jesus.
7.
Oh, Jesus has almost no
6,
stack.
5.
Does he even
4,
realize how
3.
little time he has left?
Oh, he's given up. He's given up.
Yeah, he's calling it.
That's what the message of Jesus is all about. Give up.
Prepare to fight.
He did his best, but there comes a point.
Limit
when
max
there's
viewers at 666, please.
2, 1, fight.
As Zoot used to say, there is still time. There's always still time, unless sometimes there isn't.
I think that wasn't, to be honest, but I'm just trying to be sassy.
There he goes.
Ooh, that's so aggressive
Good
against the
OG,
rocket, but it's
so
working!
Returned. pdemon. One little tickle of LG
Oh,
will finish
dear.
him off.
I didn't even realize that at the top. Like, I was so certain that that was a fight in pdemon's favor that I didn't even consider that Jesus would have been getting that close to getting a frag.
No, I've been watching. I've been specking Jesus, and he was on him.
Yeah.
LG stuck to him like
Yeah,
glue.
yeah.
Perfect shots. This is the battle of good and evil right here on stream.
But evil could not be reached for comment.
Yeah.
So he sent his minion.
I can't believe that there's 2,000 people interested in watching two mortals, Hilson and Garpy, go at it, but then this is literally the Bible
I know it's a bit
in real life.
narcissistic to ask. How many views do we have now? I can't check.
620.
Oh yeah, then we really need to cap it at 666.
Yeah, Jesus' dodge is quite great. It's almost as if he's got some divine force looking over him.
Yeah, Jesus
This
has
is
taken the lead here.
Yeah, he
What-
has taken lead.
What might
He
be
takes-
the final round of this map.
Yeah, good rocket jump. Yeah, the
I
rail is
think-
waiting for him, but he's
Yeah,
got
I think
mega.
they both had piercing sight just there, or at least... Yeah, at least pdemon predicted it because he had the rocket jump.
Yeah, pdemon setting up near the teleporter, so he's got a way
Rail!
out.
Rail, my man! Rail would have been better.
pdemon definitely on the back foot though. Jesus, looking the wrong way. He's lucky his opponent misses the shot. Gets the heavy though.
Oh, what?
No.
Jesus, come on. He's got
Gee,
wobbly
no
feet
rocket
from
jump
all
right
that
there.
water
Oh,
walking.
that looked like it would do a lot of damage, but
It was a bit too short, I think.
yeah, delay it just a little longer. And yeah, I think that's
When you're in this situation where you know the opponent is going to take the teleporter just waiting for you, what you should be playing is near that jump pad by the teleporter exit. That way you can pressure him to go through and still be near the exit.
yeah.
I thought about that in like actual theory, because I remember playing against the Knicks who did that plus stacking up on hourglasses for just an entire game.
Now we'll get a repeat from earlier. Jesus catching him above this time, not gonna be had the same way once more.
Actually gonna chase this.
Yeah,
That's a bit too
Good
aggressive for
rail
someone
from
who's in the
Demon,
lead, in
though.
my opinion.
yeah, of course.
Oh, behind him!
He's not looking the right way.
Oh.
And pdemon with the sights will of course be looking the right way. Jesus is
You heard him on
going
LG.
super- That's a bit of a strange orb. Oh, pdemon solo though, he's gonna push. He will go
Oh,
forward.
that was almost a telefrag.
Getting it. He's one frag away from getting himself on match point. Now pdemon has got the BJ ready. He's got that dual wield that can do so much damage so quickly. He used it though right away without getting any sort
Oh,
of
he
damage
did.
out of it.
That's right, he was just so certain that Jesus would be dropping down there. But Jesus knew.
Yeah. Now Jesus definitely has the champion advantage here if he wants to run it out. pdemon's BJ is definitely not known to be that quick, whereas Ranger, of course, with the orb, it's a lot of mobility. One more good rail will do it. He's gonna push.
Oh,
This should be
there's
it.
the R.
No way out.
Complete.
2-1
3-2
up. 2-1 up for Jesus in terms of maps.
Yep. Jesus looking super solid. Just casually looking up Jesus quotes in chat. So this might be the very last map of the Quake Open League first edition. Jesus is on match point. He might once and for all definitively, conclusively settle the battle between good and evil. This is a first, a world first right here, live on Twitch. And it's going to be Veil of Nav that might be
Rhymes with goth.
tiebreaker.
That's like, I will never forget that sentence from Sync Era when they presented this map in the dev stream. Like even the devs were like, hey, how do you pronounce this? And Sync Era, Noth, rhymes with goth. I was like, okay, I will never get it wrong in my life because you said it rhymes with goth. Thank you.
For draft.
Wow, we also got a lot of followers.
I want some too! Twitch.tv/Taka_does_stuff. Thank you, that was 1 plaque per stream.
Ergo, thank you for the the cheer. I will go over all of the people who bet, but thank you all so much. I see some big names in there, guys. Much appreciated. Rest assured there will be more high quality casting coming out of this stream in the future.
High quality Jesus puns. Ooh, the lighting looks different. Didn't the Veil of North intro screen used to look different? I feel like the background is darker and the foreground is brighter than it used to be.
2, 1. Round 1.
Please tell me they have not changed sides. Ah, they've changed sides. Okay, let me update the price real quick.
Alright, I'll take us to the starting fight where Jesus is stuck with only a rail and a starting machine gun. Getting chased. Has the higher ground, gets some decent hits, but against an LG, that is a tough fight to take. He's got his totem not ready, my bad. It's kind of a bug where it shows that it's ready, but really isn't. Oh, 100 damage he walked into the totem. Bit of a Mexican standoff here now. They both know where each other are, playing for this armor. pdemon got it.
Yeah, pdemon low though. Jesus, good rail. He can chase now.
Whoa.
And he wins the rail too. So confident. Jesus can taste the victory.
Very confident to chase in a straight line there as well. I think a lot of players would have tried to cut you off from the top of that jump pad. But Jesus was just like, okay, I go where I shoot you.
pdemon backing out a little too soon, I think, because that last rocket was so huge. It actually put him at a stat or a stack advantage, and he had a positional advantage too. Doesn't matter though, he's gonna clean it up. What is he doing? He's just shooting the teleporter. This is some dark magic from hell. Rocket is definitely not the right weapon for that engagement. Here comes Jesus up the bounce pad with the LG. Shaft is strong. And he'll be rewarded with Mega. We again get more or less the same.
What was that rocket?
Picks.
Oh, he was just trying to spam the LG there. Actually, he left slightly too early, giving pdemon the high ground here.
I'm surprised we haven't seen any of the bigger body champions used on this map, because this is like one of the maps where Keel, Clutch are still somewhat viable.
Yeah.
Sorlak, we
saw
Sorlak
earlier today.
Yeah.
But I just think that they're all a bit too off meta, just in general right now.
Yeah.
Whoa! He was. I think he was holding that shot because he knew he would have died from it.
Yeah, Jesus definitely realized that would be a suicide if he took the shot right there, because the self-damage would be huge.
Round begins in
Just backing out.
2, 1.
People are liking this Quake version of the Bible, because the real one is a bit less interesting, a bit more boring.
Well.
Oh no, Rockets isn't back yet! Jesus!
Wow!
Betrayed.
And on the third day, he created the rocket launcher.
Keep in mind, of course, that the weapon respawn time is set to instant in the casual game modes, but not ranked one. So in duel, there's still a 5-second respawn timer for every weapon. Good shotgun damage.
Pretty much exhausted all his LG just now.
We will go to him though. Is pdemon gonna rush back for Mega? Now he's gonna be content stacking back up on this side of the map, whereas Jesus collects Mega. Jesus more in control of the main side of the map. pdemon is currently cast out to the lower areas.
Just as you say that, pdemon taking the big jump pad to now
Yes, we already have seen 2 people die to that jump today. Haven't we?
Really?
We had Zep and then someone else. Who died to the... Oh! Or no, that was on the Elite stream? No?
I'm not
2
even
people
sure.
died.
I mean, it's not a rare place, I do believe you. It's just that I don't remember the specific situations.
Well, I definitely remember Zep messing up the jump and dying.
pdemon kind of hoping that there's this little wall bug, like on the bridge in Blood Covenant, where you can just, you know what? Just shoot through the wall, you know? Oh, he knows exactly what to watch here. That's not a lot of LG, unfortunately. He has to switch to rockets, and those aren't big enough either.
That was a surprisingly low amount of rocket damage, just 34 damage. I was expecting much more to come out of that. Now Mega will be up, will be going to pdemon. Who's down to his last champion for this round. Jesus,
they might meet here.
Here we go.
Oh wow, that prediction! 10 health!
Oh, nice rockets.
Jesus actually hit 2 directs. 2
Yeah,
directs.
pdemon had the stack. Left with 7 HP, but he's got to play so
Yeah,
defensively right
pdemon
now.
has to run like hell.
He's gonna use it. Oh,
Totem! Oh, it took too long!
pdemon just standing there as the rockets fly right over his head.
My god.
Prepare to fight.
Doesn't budge an inch.
Jesus, he's 1 round away from taking it, isn't he?
Yeah, this is perhaps the final round.
1 round from becoming 100 air. Who wants to be 100 air?
And the LG is solid. pdemon running. That's already Jesus starting off nicely. pdemon going through first. He should be
Who
able to
is
get
chasing
no.
that? Risky, but well, no, he didn't get any damage out of it.
Yeah, but I don't think pdemon had rockets yet, so he knew that there wasn't that much that he could do. He's
Jesus,
gonna drop down.
beyond a doubt, could be the pressure situation, but one way or another, Jesus has much superior LG aim.
Oh, pdemon is in trouble right now.
There it is.
Yeah.
Taking the lead in such an important round. He didn't actually heal from that totem, he left
No, he
too
did
early.
not.
100 damage from that
Yeah,
kind of
Jesus.
rocket, wow.
Oh, pdemon might catch him. This might hurt. He's not
Wait!
gonna be able to get mega.
That must have been accidental. You don't
I'm
want
sure
to
it
take
was.
that. Oh, the lava, the slime. What's it called? Acid.
Yeah.
There we go.
The acid will take it. Now pdemon.
The Nickelodeon slime.
pdemon still in this. Yeah, this is a good situation for him to press. He should push this. He should push this. Don't let him restack. pdemon, all he had was the rail. He's gonna curve around. This should be it. Jesus, just letting go of the wheel.
BRIMKK asks, how many followers does Jesus have on Twitch? I assume it's 12 disciples.
Yeah. We today broke 700 followers on this stream today.
We today broke the world record for most Jesus puns.
That probably too. Now Jesus' damage output was amazing right there. pdemon low. Both major items, very little time in between them. Heavy's gonna be up just a tad sooner. Good trap!
Oh,
Nice
that's
rocket!
solid!
Nicely done. pdemon is still in this.
That is how you mount a comeback.
Yeah.
Prepare to fight.
This might be it still.
Round begins.
This is... pdemon
2.
has a monumental task ahead of him. He still is in the tournament, but he needs to win back to back.
Yeah, he needs 2 rounds right now, and then another map.
Yeah. But I don't think any of us can underestimate him. I think he could do it.
Oh yeah, we've seen plenty of 2-map comebacks.
Yeah.
In Elite and down here in Challenger.
Oh, good trap, but this is dangerous though.
Oh, yeah, you can't take that because Galena. Because Galena.
And also because nailgun hurts at that range. Uh-oh.
Oh no. He was not thinking properly there.
Yeah. Just wanted to get onto that mega as soon as possible.
The cross. Getting Jesus to kill.
pdemon against to claw back in here. It's 1 champion down. What might be the decisive round.
Ooh.
There he goes. He's got the high ground and he can... Yeah, nicely done. Those are good rockets. 1 more. There we go.
Slam
Mega will
against
be
the
up for him
wall.
too.
And that's gonna be his mega.
Yeah, he's
Or
eyeing
is
the
it?
little-
Or is it? Yes.
Yeah, but he needs to get out of too because
Loads
he
of
doesn't
LG.
have... Yeah, he doesn't have the LG himself. But
He even actually finds himself outstacked now. And so much LG accuracy. That's Jesus. 1 frag away from $100.
I'm going to stay with pdemon just to see what he's gonna do. Run in with just a machine gun. Good luck. Good lucky for him that pdemon was... Or
Good luck with
Jesus
that.
wasn't looking the right way. Because that might have been it already.
This is not the kind of situation where you're just gonna run for 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Not on this map, not against this player. But, just missed that flick.
pdemon still doesn't have rockets. He doesn't have LG.
That means that Jesus
Oh,
is
he
gonna
heard
have to
the
find a
pickup.
way to get this kill.
I'm surprised to see him go up. You could hear the opponent.
Oh!
Oh, nicely done. Oh no, beautiful rail.
Amazing.
But he still doesn't have LG. He doesn't have rockets.
He sees that the door is open, so he knows Jesus must have been there recently. Time to predict the railgun, and that's actually looking kind of good. Oh, I left just too early.
Yeah. Get yourself the weapons, man. You've
Oh, yeah,
ran by them so
absolutely.
many times. Here we go. And now Mega. Mega energy, good.
14, not great, but not bad. What? He doesn't know. He doesn't care about Mega is what
He
it
doesn't even give a shit. He's just gonna push.
Wow.
Mega will be up now, and then 5 seconds for heavy. That should be
this is a Christian
doable.
stream. Please watch your language.
Of course.
It's a Christian stream where we're watching people get blown up.
Sorry, the demonic influence got the better of me.
Oh no! That's
pdemon tying it up 2-2.
Complete.
That's you can't rocket jump in that situation. You know he's up there. You know he has LG, and you should know that he's watching.
Round begins in
At this point, I want pdemon to win just so that we can get that 5th map.
fight.
This has been such a good series. I don't want it to end just yet. I'm still on pdemon. Careful now, because this went back once before. Yeah, he's learned. He learned from running in there earlier with no weapons, and then
Question for
rockets aren't up.
pdemon is right now, how are you gonna get your weapons?
Yeah.
Because it is fairly easy to control both at the same time. Rocket and LG, I mean. He can hear that Galena, he can hear the small armor, so he can probably gather from context clues exactly where she is. And could
Yeah.
be taken the... Oh no.
Those is that's a ballsy
much-
push. He's looking.
Rail!
He's doing a lot of damage.
Oh!
He's outstacking his opponent. He can get mega. He's gotta be quick though.
Just gonna
Jesus,
use
not gonna push.
all of those nails. It's plasma nails. Finally time for weapons.
Yeah.
Oh, except only the rocket.
Yeah. I'm
Demon
surprised
wants
he
to
didn't
get
go
back
for
up
LG
as fast as
well,
he can.
He had the positioning to get the LG as well, but he still just let it slide. Yeah,
you
good
heard
defensive
that.
rockets.
Ah, it wasn't
He's
a
pushing.
lot of damage.
Oh, this is so dangerous. Just get the mega, man. Get the mega. But Jesus is so low himself.
Stopwatch.
If
he's
he paid
down to the
attention,
right.
if he paid attention to where Jesus went.
He might catch him now.
Yeah.
He might hear the bounce pad. Oh, he's not gonna come on the bounce pad.
Oh, he missed.
Ah, missing the rail.
There it is!
He's gonna hit that one.
Stay down this time.
pdemon, beautifully done. Waiting wisely for the totem to disappear. Oh no,
Loads of LG
pdemon
again.
switch at the worst possible time.
What happened? Oh, into the Nickelodeon slime goo.
He's gonna go down. 1-1. We've got Visor versus Visor, but pdemon
Just
has
taken
the side.
2 lives in this game.
Oh, he's gotta be careful because this is not a corner you want to be in. He's gonna get out now. Oh, he chooses the heavy armor over getting an LG. Yeah, heavy's gonna go.
Whose
Jesus.
perspective are you on?
I'm on pdemon. I'm just gonna stick on pdemon right now. Because he's the one to... He needs
For
to
whom
make
the pressure is
something
on,
happen. Yeah. Oh! I don't think he expected his opponent to be there. And
That's not a good space to be, that little corner. 27 health.
He's gonna get out of there.
Did
but
Jesus
with
not have
what?
a rocket to spam into that place?
Oh, careful! See, it's 10 damage per spit. That's a lot.
We were talking about that, yeah. That is quite a bit.
Yeah, this is so dangerous.
Oh!
Jesus waiting with the rail behind him.
1 frag or 2 minutes and 10 seconds of running. No rockets, little LG for Jesus.
Jesus 1 frag away from taking the entire tournament. But pdemon has got a good trap set up. Both major items up at around the same time though. Oh no, he runs right into it. Good defensive rocket. 1, 2. And the suicide.
Round 5 complete.
The suicide is what ends it. GG's.
Oh, close.
$100 to jeesuspietari of
Yeah.
Finland. Congratulations. Certainly, and I think you can say that for anyone who was in the Challenger division here, that is the most money you've gotten in Quake so far.
No doubt.
So that's something to be tremendously proud of. I do hope it's more than the 2 backpacks I was joking about earlier for pdemon, because he absolutely deserves loads. I would argue he actually had the harder semi-final than Jesus did, which is not to say that Mikkel was bad at all. That was Jesus'
No, of
second
course
semi-final
not.
opponent, but just wow on both ends. Amazing plays. I've said
Yeah.
it before. I expect both of them in Elite next week. They absolutely deserve it. Like
They
few
sure
others
do.
do.
They sure do. Amazing plays by both of them. Very quickly, I want to give a shout out to the massive list of people who followed the stream. Thank you all so much. There's a bit too many names to read all of them out loud, but still, thank you all. I've got some notable ones in there too, such as The Hang, I see. But yeah, Taka, do you have anything to add to that? I mean, that was an amazing series.
I gotta get
Great ending
my
to it
pulse
too.
down. At the cost of sounding a bit biased, it's been a great evening for me. Kilson won. The good guy won in Challenger. Of course, I have absolutely nothing against pdemon, amazing guy. But it's all just for the act.
Yeah. Lore-wise, good triumphed tonight. That is indeed true.
Good entertainment. And to me as well, this is the absolute longest cast I've ever done. I remember in TF2 when I casted a national game there by myself, the guy that runs the stream was like, hey, you just casted for 2.5 hours, you poor guy. Meanwhile, we're sitting here, what was this, 5 hours more?
Yeah. Read all of them. Okay. We've got more FTW, Donut, Horrible Twins, Large Bishop, Lord Mopar, Gorons, Rubenega, Xion, Johannes, Bruce, Haurix, Drektier, Maestro Raleigh, Zicati, Agility, Samuel, Nespriv, Lurarx, Dr. Elmo, QC Clint, Fatfish, Johnny himself, Mitric, Angel P, Dan, X1000, Amphar, Sdux, Kingstone, Mr. Blade Brown Intro, Omeg Dubru, Choco Thunder, Bemmy, Diabolical Horn, I only say OP, Koitu, Tim Willets, Cloudy Clad, Osan, BT-Adium, Dramas, my random name, and that's it. That's quite the imposing list.
I think Angel P is actually pdemon's alt account.
That's what made me laugh, not just because of the name, but because I was like, wait, we've got pdemon, and now we've got Angel P to counter that. But guys, thank you all very, very much.
People are in fact specifically asking for the link to me.
Yeah, go right ahead. You have the full name is in the stream title.
The thing is, they couldn't add me because I wasn't in the chat. I just have it open on the phone where I'm not logged in. So
okay.
Hold on.
Well, it is twitch.tv/taka_does_stuff.
There we go.
There we go.
Oh,
yeah.
what?
And also thank you, Giga, Archont, and Joitler for your follows. Much appreciated, guys. But I guess then on that note, we are going to call it a day. Taka, thank you so much for being here throughout all of these matches.
It was absolutely a good time. I'm already looking forward to the next month of the Quake Open League.
Yeah, definitely. And we also had quite a few cheers from people. Thank you all for that. Unfortunately, I had notifications turned on because I'm going to turn this all into VODs and put it on YouTube. Still, thank you. We will be reading them out sometime shortly. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. But on that note, I'm going to put an end to the stream. Maybe host someone else.
Yep.
Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and hopefully you will be tuning back in for the next Elite or Challenger division sometime soon, when we be casting it again.
Yeah. Chat is currently
Taka.
suggesting that we host Garpy, which
That's what I was
would only
thinking
be fair.
too.
He was just recently hosting us like a week ago or something.
It's just Garpy_UK, right?
I'm not sure, but if you just open the Quake Champions thing, I'm sure he's at the top. After us, behind us.
Behind us, of course. Okay, but I'm gonna play the outro. Taka, thank you again. You have a good night. Same goes to everyone else in the chat. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and have an excellent week. See you all soon.
Farewell, everybody.
Bye-bye.